as we approach 2030, what goals have you set for yourself?
Look, 2030 is far. We're currently setting 2-year goals. I think, but really across the INOXGFL Group, what we are really going out and doing is we're probably building one of the largest integrated renewable platforms globally out of India. We're spread across India, Africa, and the US, and are expanding our presence massively in America and Africa. So, 28 is the goal really for 28 is to be probably amongst the top 2 renewable platforms out of India.
Okay.
2030 is a little away.
So 2028 is when we should ask this question.
That's right, possibly yes. And I think on the chemical side, we are really going and building out. I mean, that would be more 2030 targets. We're going and setting up one of the largest battery chemical plays globally out of India for the world.
So what business leader do you look up to in the India context?
When I've said this, I think there are 2 people. It's my father and Gautam Bhai. My father being my role model, naturally, I've learned business from him, see him all the time. He's the epitome of diligence and resilience and patience. And Gautam Bhai spent some time, I've had the fortune of learning from him. I think the larger picture, massive vision, yet knowing micro details about every business. I think it's a marriage between the 2. And I think these are the 2 people I look up to.
Okay, so as a young leader and with Gen Z entering the workforce, how do you connect with that workforce?
Look, I don't think we're too old, yeah. We're 40, under 40. So I think my kids are 9 and 13, so I'm fairly connected, to that extent. But other than that, I think we have a lot of, we have this program where we've got a lot of young talent working with the senior management. So it's a pool which keeps moving around, learning about different businesses, spending time with senior management, shadowing them. So I think you hear a lot of insights from these guys, sometimes out of the box thoughts. You may be looking at it in a different way. A lot of the experienced people come in with X thoughts, Y thoughts. But obviously the Gen Z comes in with fresh blood, new ideas, different ways to look at things. So I think across this pool which we have, obviously I have a lot of young friends and the kids. I think it's a fairly balanced pool of people from whom we keep getting ideas and learning.
All right, we get the idea. You're young. So last bit, in the Indian context, what are some of the opportunities that India as a country can offer on a global scale in the renewable sector?
Oh, look, I think we're in a sweet spot. I think it's for us to capture the global markets. I said what we're doing with Inox Clean within our group now is we are building in India and we are building in India for the world as well. So we've got this massive solar operation in the US. I mean, if you look at our solar operations now, with our American operation, probably be the largest consolidated operations out of India. Our IPP arm is setting up massive power plants in India for data centers. In fact, I was talking to some of the people here. The largest private equity guys in the US are backing some of the largest investments in data centers. Now, we are not going and investing in data centers in the US, but effectively when you have a data center in India and you're powering it up with renewables, because all of them need renewable energy,
right.
In one sense, you're exporting a service to the US because the data center is really exporting that service. So we're using renewables to build data centers and then using that as a service mechanism to export it back to the US or wherever it is. Besides that, I think obviously India is a very hot market, but I also believe in the next couple of years, maybe 10 to 15 years, Africa is going to be a sweet spot. It's massive opportunity. We are building from India into Africa. So I think there are a lot of opportunities across the entire gamut, be it battery chem, be it wind, be it solar, be it power production. And obviously India is growing, so you have massive power requirements. But I think it's all about scale because smaller players will fizzle out. They won't have economics, be it capital, be it cost economics, be it operating efficiency, leverage. I think it's the larger players who are going to make cost of energy lower, cost of manufactured goods lower. And I think, clearly, there's a golden opportunity to build global leaders out of India in renewables.